Welcome, everyone. Istina, you are saying good morning and namaste, Rajee. Welcome, Istina. Happy to connect with you right now. Nikhil, you are saying namaste, Rajee. Here with Ma. Very happy to be with you. Welcome, Nikhil, and welcome, Ma. I'm also very happy to connect with both of you right now. Nitish, you are saying namaste, Rajee. Feeling blessed to connect with you. Thank you. Welcome, Nitish. Happy to see you here. Prajot, you are saying Namaste, Rajiji. Thank you very much. Love you. I also love you, dear, so much. Welcome. Stacy, you are saying Namaste, Rajiji. Very happy to be here with you. Welcome, Stacy. I'm also happy to connect with you right now. Peter, you are saying good morning, Raji. Morning, Peter. Welcome. You are saying, Peter, thank you for having this online satsang this morning. Yes. Welcome, Peter. Bhavani, you are saying, Namaste, Rajiji. Always look forward to be with you here, getting soaked, and also look forward to be here with you to see which part of me will be exposed and released. I am so grateful that every time, every time, week, something every week something gets exposed and released. So grateful for your presence. Love you so much. Ah, ऐसा पढ़ना. Yeah, this is very beautiful, Aparna. This word that you used, up, released. Yes, this is precisely what it is. You are released into yourself. This is awakening. What you know as yourself is released into what you are, and that release brings natural peace, natural relax, comfortableness with yourself without any efforts now. Very happy, Aparna. Wing, you are saying Namaste, Rajiji. I am very happy and grateful. Thank you and love. Welcome, Wing. I am very happy to connect with you. Steve, you are saying dearest Raji. So glad to be present with you this morning. Together as ever. Love, Steve. Welcome, Steve. Very happy to see you here now. Yes, together as ever. Yes, yes. Mila, you are also here. You are saying, Dear Guru, I am here with love and gratitude. Thank you. Welcome, Mila. Very happy to connect with you, dear. Timur, you are saying, Namaste, dear Raji. I am I am with you. Welcome, Timur. Happy to see you are here. In these meetings, this meeting is the light of the truth, the fire of the truth. Everything that need to be exposed is exposed. Everything that need to be burnt is burnt, and then alone the truth remains, the fire remains, the light remains, and we are that. You are that. Welcome, Timur. Like this, Piyush, you are saying, "Pranam, Rajiji, love." Welcome, Timur. Welcome, Piyush. Very happy to connect with you, Piyush. Annabelle, you are saying, Namaste, Raji. Here, willing to surrender all resistances and jump. Very nice, Annabelle. Very, very nice. A new friend, Ange, you are saying, Hello, Raji. It's my first time here. Thank you for having me. Welcome, Ange. I'm very happy to connect with you right now. All of you can ask a question on the Google Hangout question answer window. You can type, or you can send me a private message on Facebook on my Facebook ID Raji space non dash duality. If you feel like sharing something, also you are welcome. Jenny, you are saying Namaste, beloved Raji. So happy to be here with you. Welcome, Jenny. I'm very happy to connect with you. Anna, you are here. You are saying thank you for being here today and every Sunday. Welcome, Anna. I'm happy to connect with all of you like this every Sunday. It's beautiful. Hence, you are here. Hence, Olvi. You are saying Namaste, Raji. So happy to be with you again and longing for your pointings leading me to truth. It's very nice. Hence, I welcome you very much. in my heart, the naturally pointings will happen, and uh, you will also get it. Very happy. Welcome. I think I have covered all the greetings of this morning, but if I have missed any, please you can send me again. Petra, you are also here. You are saying Namaste, Rajiji. Thank you. I love you. I also love you so much, Petra. Ambika. Ah, you are Ambika, no? Now? Yes. I also love you so much, Ambika. Parna, you are saying something, but you are still writing a little bit. Yes. You are saying even though it's painful and me gets hurt, it's all okay. Since couple of days I can see that for the first time I'll have to change the look this thing. Just a moment, Aparna. Yes, it is better now. You say even though it is painful and me gets hurt, it's all okay. Since couple of days I can see that for the first time I am disidentified with all the thoughts, emotions, pain, pleasure. Everything is not identified. So this feels so relief right now. When I check, I cannot describe in words what happening because whatever I see, it feels not true. So I don't feel like sharing what comes from mind. I don't even know what to say actually. Nothing is there to say. Mind is still trying its best, but it's not identified. I don't know, Rajiji, what to say of what's happening here. Thank you. If you can sense what's happening and share, I would be grateful. I just want nothing here but truth. Dear Aparna, this is a very beautiful uh, attitude that you have now come to. It is like you are the lion, you are that tiger which was sleeping until now, and this rat, this mouse of the mind, was troubling you continuously. And because you were sleeping, this rat of the mouse, a rat of the mind, in your dream was appearing as a big thing which you cannot overcome. But the moment you stand up, you say, enough is enough. Let me see. Then the rat of the mind is exposed as the rat, as a small rat in front of the lion, in front of the tiger that you are, has no power. That's all one has to do is stand up and just say, enough is enough. Now I want to see from my own eyes what is happening. Life just wants you to do this much. Rest life takes care. How things follow, what follows, what need to be known. The whole thing is basically unfolding. You can say the only job that you can do is this. decision. You can decide that I want to now see. Enough is enough. I don't want to continue the standard way of living, which leads me to suffering only, to suffering, to disturbances only, or at the max to a life which I can say is okay. Life is okay. But this okay life is not any better than life of suffering, because your natural potential is living in heaven, living in joy, natural, effortless. So Aparna, I feel this is already very beautiful, and this very decision brings so much light in the darkness of the mind. All the confusions, illusions that appear, that happen in the darkness, they leave you very soon. What basically takes time is not really the ego, the darkness of the ego, or the effects of the darkness. It is basically the memory of the effects of darkness, effect of mind, memory of suffering, memory of negative experiences. If you stick to the decision, to the light, then that also fades away slowly, slowly. Then you are totally free. You are saying further, there is peace, joy, and love in my heart. Nothing worry, nothing to bother, no past, no future, nothing, absolutely nothing. Just continuing to live as I am. This is a very nice Aparna. But as I said last time also, let your words go through the gate of the seer. And the moment these words which you are expressing, they go through the gate of the seer, they are their limitation is seen. So express as you are expressing now. It is beautiful. But remember, after expressing them, now again you are pure and empty. These words don't bind you. You are not obliged. You are not obliged to regard these words now that there is peace, joy, and love in my heart. Remember, Aparna, there is no heart, there is no joy, there is no peace, there is no love, there is no you, there is no me, there is no past, there is no future, there is no nothing even, and still something remains. That something is what you are, that something is truth. You are saying, Aparna? Yes, you got me again. Thank you so much, Raji. Rajiji, love you so much. I also love you, Aparna. Aparna, a very simple thing to remember. All of you remember this simple thing. Don't be in a hurry when you are reaching to the truth. It is mind's habit. So mind is trying to claim, to conclude. It want to claim, I got it. For example, this is one of the possibilities. Another, it want to conclude that so what I know now is the truth. Truth means final. Truth means frozen. So now it is frozen. truth. There is no further possibility of knowing deeper than this. No possibility of correction in my perception, in the report of truth. This is the mind's habit. It tries to conclude quickly. Otherwise, as far as I know, as you are knowing, reaching to the truth, you will become more and more quiet, more and more silent. Because in comparison to the truth, anything and everything that you can say, that you can see, that you can experience, looks temporary, something that is coming and going. Whereas the truth is that which is not coming and going, always there. And the difference between these two, what is coming and going and what is not coming and going, the difference is like difference between the earth and the sky. Sky being empty, infinite, and not moving. Earth being full of movements, temporary, continuously changing. And once you realize your attention lands to this, which is not moving, which is not changing, then you will understand the difference between these two things. And the greatest possible experience and achievements in the field of changes cannot be compared even with one glimpse of this changeless truth. One glimpse of this changeless truth, and anything and everything that you have known or will ever know in the field of changes cannot be compared with this. Because that field of changes is the field of dream. This changeless is the field of truth, real. But one has to really touch the real to have comparison between these two. Otherwise, we keep seeking for more and more stable, permanent in the field of changes only. And that habit of the mind continues even when you are trying to reach to yourself, when you have you have got the glimpse of yourself. It tries to hold. But why you need to hold anything here now? It is holding everything that you have experienced so far, including you. So the effort of trying to hold this truth can only take you back into the mind. You don't have to hold this changeless truth that you are. You have to collapse into it totally. So much so that nothing else remains. Only this, only this remains. So all of you remember this. And remember all of you also, when you are reaching to something within you, when you have discovered or discovering something within you, which your mind cannot define, remember it has to be something deeper. Because mind's capacity are infinite, are really very, very vast. It will try its level best and it can almost define anything and everything. And if still it is not able to define something within you which you have discovered or discovering, that is something very deep, that is beyond mind. Value that. Don't mm, don't value. the effort of defining it. Rather, value it directly, taste it, feel it, smell it within you. Live it, actually. You have to live it. You don't need to define. Live it. The more you live, the more it will show you how exactly the whole real thing is. What is the, what is, how things are when you see from the perspective, this perspective of truth, this perspective of neutrality, because all the other perspectives are relative and impure. The perception is impure from those relative perspectives. This perspective is pure. It shows everything. It is an all-inclusive perspective. It does not push away the mind. It does not push away the thoughts. It doesn't push away anything that is happening in you. And yet, it is so, this silence that you are is so loud that if you focus on this silence, you cannot hear the noise of the mind at all. And soon, as you stop listening to the noise of the mind also starts slowing down. It starts slowing down and slowly it disappears. You will never come back in the mind now. You are enjoying the silence of the being. And then, so you will never notice whether mind exists or not. If somebody asks you, do is mind moving? Are thoughts there happening? You will say, I don't know actually. I'm so much full of, I'm so occupied with the silence of the being. I don't notice actually, that you will say innocently that maybe there are thoughts moving, but I don't pay attention to them, so I don't know if they exist or not. But for me, they don't exist because they don't trouble me. They don't, they cannot break my peace. My joy is unbroken. My peace is eternal. Hey, this is how I feel. It's like this. Hence, you are saying, dear Raji, very slowly and and spontaneously, a spontaneous seeing of awareness is starting to happen here. An awareness of awareness. I see it. So much joy. Now feeling that keeping quiet is essential. This is happening after many years of searching. Yes, hence I can understand what you are saying. Now actually when you are being aware of the awareness itself, there is really no way to express it in a way, and there is no energy and time also, no interest also to see anything else. It is so amazingly beautiful to be aware of awareness. This is what is called recognition of your true self. Rec- Recognition of your true self is recognition of the awareness by the awareness without being aware of anything else, without being concerned about being aware of anything else. So if you are not aware of your mind, it's okay. If you are not aware of your body, it is fine. If you are not aware of anything else, it is fine. And if you are aware of being aware, that is perfect. That is the goal, you can say, life is trying to achieve through different uh, practice efforts of trying to be aware of itself. So awareness has these two possibilities. It can be aware of something, or it can be just aware. When it is aware of something, you can say the focus of awareness goes more on what it is aware of. When it is not caring, not concerned about what it is aware of, then it is naturally aware of itself, aware of being alive, aware of existing. So it is aware that I exist, independent of anything and everything, How amazing it is to know this. How amazing. I'm very happy to hear this from you, hence. So uh, I'm sending so much love to you, hence. This awareness is all encompassing. This awareness, which you are being aware of now, hence. And there is a beautiful thing, hence you can do as you when you become satisfied of being aware, then you can try to locate where where is your center now. Try to locate where is your center now. It is a beautiful thing to see. And I will not answer this. Hence, you will see it yourself. It would be let it be a first-hand experience. Istina, you are saying there are some memories which come into my mind again and again since years. When I remember these situations, strong emotions arise in me. I feel there is something to be understood or healed. Should I ignore these memories, these pictures in my mind, or could I do some healing work? Istina, there are two, three aspects of this question or the answer that I will give you. First of all, remember that the the experience that you have out of these memories, strong emotions and anything like and negative experiences or anything like this, that experience itself is not absolute. It is relative. The intensity of the experience will be relative to you. When you are you the experiencer is vulnerable, weak, prone to disturbances, then these experiences are very strong. But when you, the experiencer, is very still and quite strong within itself only, then these experiences, relatively, the intensity of these experiences becomes very lightweight. So this is the first thing I want to tell you, and that's what we are trying to do in a satsang like this. Trying to find your natural rootedness, stillness within, where everything can be experienced, but you are not so much affected by them. They don't leave footprints in you, and they don't affect your next movements. So this is the first thing you need to remember, Istina. So first of all, continue focusing more and more on yourself. Whatever you practice you are doing, simple seeing or satsangs and like this, that is basically is going to give you strength. It is like you are trying to empower your immune system of the being. So you empower the immune system of the being in general, not against these particular diseases. These things should be seen like diseases, let's say. Your immune system is what is going to fight with them. Sometime when needed, you will take also antibiotics or other medicines which are at support from outside. So sometime if you feel, it is also okay to do some healing work. But remember, that is like an antibiotic. Ultimately, you have to come back to your natural health, natural state, and you have to depend only on your immune system. Don't become habitual of taking medicines or healing work too much. I feel like this, Estina. Hence, you are saying thank you, Raji. So much love. Lots of love to you, hence. Enge, you are saying, Raji, how do I abide in the silence, awareness, or truth at all times throughout the day? The ego always takes over as I attend to daily activities and interactions with other people. Enge, um, what you are trying to achieve cannot be achieved only by doing. A deeper understanding is needed. You are trying to avoid, you want to avoid in silence, in awareness, in truth. And your ego always takes over. So these three factors need to get in sync with each other now. And there has to be clarity. You have to see clearly. A clear seeing is needed about of what are these three elements of this particular question. You are saying, let's say truth. I will pick up truth. Truth, you, and ego. These are the three things in this question that you want to avoid in the truth, but your mind, your ego takes over. Takes over means takes over you, takes you over. It like takes over your existence, your experience. So pay attention to this, Enge, and it will become much clearer to you that you don't really need to do anything except seeing clearly what is happening. And the more clearly you see what is happening, the more it gets it comes to natural harmony where things are corrected by themselves. You don't need to correct anything, because if you need to correct something, it is basically coming from the misunderstanding, this impure seeing, where we believe in separation and we believe in separate responsibility. So separate responsibility, separate doing. You are the doer and responsible, and you are the one who is going to 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 bear the consequences of your actions. Like this we normally see, which basically is not a correct perspective. So, friend, I would say just pay attention to this. Sit down for some time every day and just see. Even this question is so perfect that you can just read this question few times and see what exactly you are trying to say. So, which truth you are talking about, which ego you are talking about, where exactly is that ego right now, and where is that truth right now? You are there because you are talking to me. So, you are there. Where are these two other elements right now? And so far, thousands of years have happened, and spirituality continues. Thousands of seekers have known themselves just by going deep in themselves. So, this is a pointer for you uh, that if you can go deep in you, in yourself, then the misunderstanding of ego being there, the illusion of ego will evaporate. You will know yourself as the truth itself. Then you and truth are not two, and ego has been exposed as non-existent. Then there are no conflicts. Then there are no conflicting experiences and confusions. I feel like this. Trupti, you are also here today. You are saying Namaste Raji, late but here with you. Welcome, Trupti. It is always good to join, like even if it is late. It's very nice. Thank you. Stacy, you are saying something. You are saying, dear Rajiji, I am not sure how to present this question. It around it revolves around other beings' behavior, which is perceived as intrusive or rude. What will change once the mind fully lets go of these triggers? What will change once the mind fully lets go of these triggers? Will these beings continue being their behavior? Stacy, is a very beautiful question, I would say, or that's how I have understood. Your question is, I mean, trying to put it in my way. Your question seems is that I see other beings are sometimes rude, intrusive with me. So once I'm clear with my seeking to the truth, once I'm settled in that in the self, will they change their behavior towards me, or they will continue? I will refer to one discussion conversation I had with one of my masters in past. I was asking him that sometime I feel sorry for something I did in the past, and now I want to go to that person and say sorry, but that person is not available anymore. They have died maybe, or they are not in this city or in this country even. I have no connection with them, so no way to contact also. So what can I do now? Because I feel like I'm imprisoned in this guilt now. What can I do now? And then he said, what you do is you this state is like a bridge. Half of the bridge they are holding, half of the bridge you are holding. You let your part of the bridge collapse. You can say in your heart that I'm very, very sorry, friend. This is this was just out of ignorance, and uh, I really want to feel. I feel sorry, and I want to share my love and peace with you now. And already you will feel very light and very free, and there are all chances that they will also become free from it. And the moment they become free from it, further you will feel more free and joyful, because now that connection, that circle of negative experience is broken totally. And especially like this, we do have we have established psychological connections with many beings, and now we are living them and we are suffering from them. As we start going deep in ourselves, half of that connection is broken already, first of all. So most of those beings already start feeling lightweight. They don't feel that negativity or that anger for you the same way they were feeling earlier. Intensity starts decreasing already, and most of them also want to let go. Everybody want to let go of negativity, so they also let go of that. And secondly, as you become more rooted in your true nature, which is seeing, which is being aware, witnessing, it does not affect you how they behave and how they don't. And also, you stop seeing them as other beings. There are no other beings. If you go deeper than a certain level of yourself, if you go beyond this, if you reach to the pure awareness, there are no other beings. So this some question somehow loses meaning there. This question is only valid until you are one being and there are other beings. That is only valid until you go to the very roots of yourself, where you discover to be the pure seer without being a without having a particular location, without having a particular form, and all is happening in front of you and in you. This is the recognition of being awareness, same thing. But on a outer level, we can say this also changes actually. I have seen this in different forms in different times. That as our state changes, a our aura also changes around us, and that affects every being actually that is connected to us, and they also change their behavior accordingly. Not maybe overnight, but it does change actually. And our way of looking at those things, like our attitude towards their behavior also changes. So we were in a, let's say previously we were in a circle of negativity where I don't like what they feel about me, how they behave to me. They also obviously don't like it, the way I react to them. And now a opposite circle of openness, of acceptance, of not judging anyone or allowing anyone to be the way they are, it starts, which basically is like flowering, like love. Everybody is allowed to be the way they are. You respect your freedom, your natural unfolding. You respect others' freedom also. This is how I feel it. It naturally happens. I am mostly concerned about others when I am not able to live naturally, when I am not comfortable with myself. As I become more and more comfortable with myself, I become less and less concerned about others' activities, behavior towards me. Stacy, you are saying now, thank you for such a beautiful answer. It is mostly fear of becoming a doer mat, doormat. I appreciate so much your explanation and your experience. This is very helpful. So much love for you. I'm very happy, Stacy, that this this sharing could happen here, and you are helped by it. Thank you. And Jenny, you are saying, beloved Rajiji, there is no understanding what is meant by awareness. There has been so much trying regarding this, which is all mind attempting to grasp this. I have no words for understanding something which is not a thing but beyond all is. Here, listening is happening. Is this awareness? You are saying sorry for this silly question. No, this is not a silly question, Jenny. It's very beautiful question. Any question which is coming, not even question, anything coming from this openness is a beautiful thing. It's beautiful. Jaini, awareness is just a name for what is our true nature, what is beyond mind, what is beyond capacity of understanding of any type. Not that mind cannot understand. Basically, there is nothing else which can understand anything anyway. But if there was anything else, even that cannot understand what we are. So, awareness is one of the names given by mind for what we are. Truth is another name. Presence, being alive, aliveness, seeing. Seeing is another very close uh, synonym of awareness. Awareness or seeing, just seeing, pure seeing. No seer, just seeing. These are just all of these words and concepts are attempt to indicate to what we are. No need to take them literally. No need to attach yourself with any of them. None of them is true. None of them is true. All of them are just failed attempts. All the conceptual attempts to express the truth are failed attempts because truth cannot be expressed in words. So they will always be failed attempts. They can carry some very far away echo of the truth only. So don't get confused with the description. Never get confused with the description of truth. Never get attached to them. It is perfectly, uh, it is perfect how it is for you in you right now. If you call it awareness or not makes no difference. So it is about calling, not about being. It is what it is. Whether you call it awareness or not makes no difference to it. But I understand your question that there is still some feeling that I don't want to miss anything and I want to go to the very core of life, core of myself. The only thing that one need to do, Jenny, is don't hold. When you don't hold on to anything, then you naturally start lending into the into the sky that you are. You start falling like a leaf, like a dead leaf, slowly, naturally. And very soon to discover, to realize, and to settle in the understanding that I am this sky. So the first experience is falling into this unknown presence within, and avoiding, ignoring the effort of mind which is trying to hold on to something. Slowly, slowly, this energy of the mind dies. It dies out. Then what remains is truth. And the truth does not have any confusions about itself or about anything else. It is only the mind or the limited seeing from the mind that creates confusions. The full seeing from the truth does not have confusions. Jenny, you are saying, oh, Master, yes, this falling into this unknown, mind trying to hold, yet this is no confusion here. Thank you, hearing my heart. Thank you. I love you beyond words. Yes, Jenny, it is very, very easy to hear your heart when you are ready to hear the truth, the response of life, when you are ready to receive what you need beyond the understanding of the mind about it, where mind almost already knows everything that what I need, but that doesn't satisfy, that doesn't make one free from suffering, and still we trust mind. But when you get totally fed up, tired with the mind, then you start listening to the response of life for you, and then you follow that pointing, and so easily you come back to your natural state. For quite some time, Jenny, we are not able to forget this state where we believe that we are the mind and we are limited and seeking for truth. That is mainly because of the memory. So, first we were struggling with the state of ego. Now we are struggling with the memory of ego. But remember, Jenny, you are not the ego, you are not the mind seeking for truth. You are the truth, which were having a dream of being mind, being in the mind. Now you are waking up. So, any experience, any knowledge, any seeing right now cannot be trustworthy. Give it some time. Let this dream be settled fully. Let you uh, let life wake you up fully. Then there will be no confusions. Okay. Now, Stina, you are saying in the end that maybe it is good to just to feel all these emotions in my body. Stina, I don't think that you need to upfront decide already about it, what to do and what not to do. Be more and more a seer of these things. Try to be as neutral as possible while you are seeing, and then you can do some healing work. You can do some meditations which can release this energy, like catharsis. But without being a seer, without settling in the seer, you won't be really able to be free from this, because it is not the experience which you are struggling with. It is the memory actually, and the memory is relatively effective. Memory is as effective as you believe it, and you will believe it until you settle in the seer. The more you settle in the seer, the more naturally you will feel that I am a seer, not the one who was present in this memory in the past at some point of time. So that belief in the memory is actually the belief in a character which is present in a particular scene of life which has happened in the past. And that character you are not actually. And also that character does not exist anymore now. But it cannot be seen until you settle in the seeing. So settle in the seeing more and more. Then it is a good sign, and it is like a urgency for you to do more seeing, settle more and more in the seeing, so that you are not affected by mind like this. I feel like this, Stina. Jenny, you are saying thank you, thank you, thank you at your feet. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. It's beautiful, dear. Mila, you are saying, dear Guru, I feel that I cannot totally relax in this. Look like I hold something. I try hard to not do it, but when I start to concentrate on this, I do not see nothing. Mila, there is really no other way but be to see more. Maybe you are trying to see something. Rather than try to see something, just see. So don't try to see something which you think is holding, which you think you are holding. Mila, learn everyday practice simple seeing for few minutes, 15 minutes or more. Just simply see, not not trying to see particular something in particular, but generally seeing. This general seeing wakes you up fully, and when you are awake fully, then there are no questions, no doubts, no uncomfortableness, no confusions, no dividedness. There is a natural experience of unity with all the beings and everything else within you also. So don't try to see something. If you feel that you cannot totally relax, see that I cannot totally relax. Just to see this. Don't try to fix it. Don't try to fix it. And this simple seeing will cut the roots of what is causing this experience, what is keeping you out of your natural relax. So generally see, first of all, starting with I cannot totally relax. Right now you can do this, Mila. I cannot totally relax. Stay with this, with the simple seeing. Simply see this. Don't try to change it. Stay as you are right now, without doing anything. Otherwise, what happens is we create a circle with the mind again and again, which is not going to take us anywhere. The circle of mind, basically, activity in the mind can give you anything but freedom from mind. And freedom from mind is what is going to let you relax. So when you are out of the mind, freedom from the mind, you can naturally relax. Until then, you cannot. So learn how to be free from the mind, not what mind is trying to tell you about it. That okay, because of this, I'm not free. Because of this, I'm not free. No, see the whole of the mind and be free from the whole of it, not part of it. And that is possible by simply seeing, not simply not seeing something in particular, but just seeing. So Mila, do like this. And if you have any concern, you report to me. Istina, you are saying thank you very much, Rajee. Welcome, Istina. Varun, you are saying, dear Raji, my question is, while being in the seeing, there are times I am in the clear seeing, but only for a few seconds. Then I cannot continue or stay there. Don't know why. Even not touching anything is an effort. I do value it, but don't know. Please guide. Varun, I feel it is already a good achievement that you can stay in the clear seeing for a few seconds. Don't be greedy. It is coming from the mind. This greed is coming from the mind. And also, it is coming from the sense of suffering you want to be free from. But understand, this tree of consciousness does not grow overnight like this. Give it enough time. You are doing well. I can see this. As we have been talking a few times over the phone also. So continue like this, the way you are continuing. The hypnosis of the mind, the drug of the mind will naturally take over, and your body, your mind, everything, all the faculties will naturally fall uh, prey to them. And there you are not left with any energy, any awareness which can have clear seeing now. The clear seeing which you think is the clear seeing actually. But here also there is a great opportunity, Varun. When you think you are not having a clear seeing, still continue seeing whatever it is. That is going to break this residual mm, hypnosis or the uh, this flavor of the mind. So this is what is called sadhana, tapasya. Clear seeing or not clear seeing, continue seeing. Clear seeing is the result of seeing, result of decision to see more than doing anything about it. So clear seeing is a flower that opens up without effort, when you continue seeing, when you when you decide in the favor of seeing over doing anything about what is happening in the mind, what is being experienced, mostly negative or something uncomfortable. So this flower opens up on its own, Varun. You cannot force this flower of clear seeing to open up. You do your job, even when clear seeing is not there, even when you are not able to even when it is not possible for you to not touch anything, still you see that I cannot touch anything. See this. Continue seeing this. Not nice, but that's how you will wake up. So you will see your own ugliness. That what is this? That I cannot. I'm forced to touch everything, and I'm forced to become victim of mind again and again. That's how you will wake up, Varun. When you see your own ugliness, then you wake up. When you see that you are living in a dustbin, a garbage bin, then you jump out of it. Then you don't have to ask how to get out of my mind. You know, all these spiritual questions, how can I get out of my mind, are just until you don't see what is mind and how the functioning of mind is happening. Once you see it, you are already out of it. And you will never enter in this again. You will say, for what for? Now mind cannot charm you anymore. Mind cannot attract you anymore for any damn thing, anything that it can create. You know what it is. You know that it can be the most beautiful, amusing experience, but it is a dustbin. It is a garbage bin. It is closed, and you like to stay in the openness of the clear seeing. So seeing the mind is much more important than achieving anything else, as far as freedom is concerned. So see it, not in details, not every details, not item wise, but the very functioning of it. So Varun continues seeing. Whatever happens does not matter. Clear seeing is happening, fine. Not happening, still continue seeing. I am not able to. Uh, I am still touching when I am seeing. It's okay. Notice this also. But continue. Continuity is the key. Remember this, Varun. I hope I have answered your question. You are having one more question. You are saying. I have another question. I feel that being together with my parents is a hindrance to come to my true self. Sometimes I see my parents even as enemies who want to hold me in the identification. Then aggression arises and the impulse to distance myself from them. At the same time, I love my parents and I wish to be able to be with them without losing myself. I wish to share true love with my parents, but this is not possible as long as I am not truly home. Istina, if you really feel that it is like this, then you can find a middle way. You can occasionally help them do what you can, and you stay in your own space and focus more on discovery of your true self. That is more important. And as you become more settled in yourself, also you will be able to see that is really not in the way. But until that cannot be seen, it is okay to to pay more attention to yourself. If it is continuously happening like this, if you are continuously feeling that it is a hindrance, it is okay to keep some distance for a while. So keeping some distance, and you can also help them whatever way possible. There is no really, there is no need for you to stay with them all the time if you want to help them, because sometimes we need some space to to sit and see really what is happening in me and what exactly. Otherwise, our situations and people in with whom we have been living, they keep triggering, they keep triggering emotions and things like this, and it becomes too uncomfortable sometime to see, to practice your sadhana also, to continue your sadhana also. I feel it is all right. Only you will decide what is best for you. Giving value to the truth is what is my feeling. Rest will follow anyway. So you will decide on your own intuitively what is right and what is not. This is how I feel, Estina. Varun, you are saying thank you so much. Your guidance brings in peace. Will follow what you said. Thank you again. Thanks again. Very nice, Varun. I'm really happy to see that you are really following now. And Varun, it is going to save you from so much wastage of time and trouble. Actually, it's very nice to see Varun, and sending you so much love. Istina, you are saying yes. This feels good. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you. Okay, now we are already at the end of this session now. If something urgent somebody has, any question or anything you want to say. Okay, then let us sit together for 5 minutes. We are all here together. These 5 minutes, rather than trying to work on you, let life work on you. Let this moment show you something which your efforts cannot show you. Let life bring a opening within which your efforts cannot do. Let this lightweight presence of life in this moment take over for just few minutes. You can relax now. You don't have to do anything in these few minutes. Stay with this unknownness right now, where you don't know anything, but you are. You can let go of the effort of trying to become, trying to define, trying to know. It is such a relax, such a relief, just not doing anything for a while. When you are not doing anything, you don't disappear. You are still here as this unknown presence of life. You are still here. Some experiences are happening, including maybe the experience of falling into something. These are experiences. You are not what is falling into this unknown spaciousness. You are this spaciousness in which this falling is happening. And you don't need to know anything to be the perfect self. You don't need to know anything before you can relax in yourself. Relaxing in yourself is the way for for the true knowing to start. This true knowing spontaneously starts when you relax in yourself. And to relax in yourself, you don't need to know anything. You don't need to define anything. You don't need to change anything. It was beautiful with all of you beautiful beings today, sharing all my love and peace with all of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.